the first time since we rebranded from Pleasure Beach Experience to Your Experience Guide, we're going to America. And that is obviously a good thing because it means we're going to some excellent theme parks. In this travel vlog, I will not only document the journey from the UK to the airport that we're flying to, this is going to be a different travel vlog than I've ever done before, so hopefully it goes well. So I'm starting the travel vlog in the Ibis Styles London Heathrow. Now if I open the curtains just up here, which this might be a bad move on camera, yeah, you can't see a lot other than the petrol station, but literally Heathrow is across the road. So as we can see here, it's hardly a runway view from this Ibis Styles London Heathrow hotel, but that's fine because a runway view was not promised in the booking. Moving on to the subject of the booking with British Airways, it has been done as a holiday package, which means that I booked the flights and this hotel together in one booking. Now the perk of doing that is it meant that I could pay for it over a 6 or 7 month period rather than having to put it all up front and pay the £750 overall for the flights and this hotel in one payment. So that's something I'd definitely consider doing in future if you're travelling over to America or anywhere, to be honest. If you do it as a holiday package and you put on a hotel either at the start, during the trip or at the end of the trip as part of your booking with your flights, you'll probably find it's actually quite favourable in terms of pricing for the hotel, but also it means that you put down a deposit of, I think it was £125 minimum, and then from there you just make payments off the booking over a period of time and don't have to pay for it all up front. So the theme parks that we're going to be visiting on this trip, we're going to start with Hersheypark, somewhere that I've never been, somewhere that looks absolutely fantastic. Now of course we'll be vlogging there, we'll do a full park vlog, talk about the coasters, talk about flat rides, talk about the water rides, talk about food offering if we can, and just talk about the park overall. It's somewhere that I'm really looking forward to going to. Sky Rush looks amazing. Interested to go on Comet, the classic wooden coaster, couple of Intamin launch coasters, old gen Intamin launch coasters, Candemonium, the B&M hyper coaster. It looks like an excellent park and I really cannot wait to get there on the first day. And then there's Kennywood, an amusement park that we visited and we vlogged on this channel in 2019. We were going to go back in 2020, but obviously that couldn't happen. So it's going to be great to go back to that park, sample the classic wooden coasters again, Phantom's Revenge, and everything else that's good about Kennywood, which isn't steel curtain because it's still closed, just like it was in 2019. And then it's on to the main event, Cedar Point. Cedar Point for 2 days. But from Cedar Point, there's going to be more than 2 vlogs. Full theme park vlog or amusement park vlog on the first day. From the second day, the VIP sunrise tour. A vlog again. Full details of that if we can film it all. Even if we can't film it all, we'll get what we can and talk about it. But that is something that was incredible in 2019 and I cannot wait to do that again. And then following on, straight from that will be another full park vlog from Cedar Point on our second day in the park. So there will be at least 3 vlogs from Cedar Point. First day in the park, sunrise tour, second day in the park. We are staying at Hotel Breakers, which I will cover in this travel vlog. And then lastly, it's on to Kings Island. If you've been watching this channel for a long time, since that 2019 trip that we did, you'll know I've had no luck at Kings Island. 2019 was fatigued, didn't enjoy the park. 2022, fatigued, didn't enjoy the park. So it probably is a risk putting it at the end of the trip, but I've got these crossed. We've got 2 days in the park and I can't wait. There will be 1 vlog from Kings Island, not 2, because the second day we're only there for half the day. But there will be a full vlog from Kings Island, even if I feel like an awful thing. I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to vlog it and I'm going to try and stay there for the whole day. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, when we're flying tomorrow, there won't be a giraffe looking in through the window. The spaceman up there is ready for me to tell you what this travel vlog's going to show. So here goes. In this travel vlog, I will be detailing our journey through London Heathrow's Terminal 5. I'll show you the plane, show you us getting on the plane, show us taking off, flying, landing, all that usual stuff that we always show in a travel vlog. But then it's not just going to end there. It's not just going to end at Pittsburgh Airport. I will be showing you how we got to the parks, the hotels we stay at, the daftness on the trip, all the stuff that we do between the theme parks. It'll be a bit more of a outside of the theme parks video before all of the theme park content. So it's not just going to be a, here's the plane, we've arrived, end of video. It's going to be a lot more than that. Oh, there's a football. So yeah, this is going to cover all of the travelling, Pittsburgh all the way to Kings Island, show you the hotels, show you where we've eaten, show you the road trips, everything. So with all that said, it's time to do a little walk around the room. Ibis Styles, London Heathrow, room 114 with a petrol station view. Travel day, so it's nearly time to head on over to America, or more importantly, probably should go to Heathrow first, otherwise I'm definitely not getting to America. But before I do head on over to Heathrow, just thought it was worth talking about this Ibis Styles London Heathrow Hotel. The room, brilliant, had a really good night's sleep. Now normally, on a personal level, the first night I check into a hotel, whether it's a great hotel or a bad hotel, normally I sleep terribly. But last night, I got perfect night's sleep. For me anyway, 7 hours, which for me is quite unusual. Normally get 5.5, 6 hours, so really good sleep, obviously needed it, but the room is soundproofed. You can't hear a thing from outside. We are literally right next to Heathrow, but you can't hear anything, which is great. Can't hear the road, can't hear the petrol station, can't hear the planes. So clearly, it's a well soundproofed room. The bed was super comfortable, pillows were fine. Really good room, really good facilities. Do totally recommend staying here before a flight out of Heathrow, definitely. Really wasn't sure what this was going to be like, but absolutely brilliant. So glad I put this on the booking. So now it's time to head on over to Heathrow, where I won't be doing a lot of vlogging because I don't really like vlogging in an airport. So a lot of the Heathrow footage will be set to music, but then there'll be a little bit of vlogging in there, but not massive amounts. But yeah. It's now time to head on over to Heathrow. We're flying at 5:05 in the evening, so we have got a long day ahead of us, but we are checked in at one of the airport lounges, one of the premium lounges where it's basically an all-you-can-eat buffet. So looking forward to that. So yeah, see you in Heathrow. So currently waiting in Heathrow for our gate. It's due to be called in the next 5 minutes. The Plaza Premium Lounge was average, to say the best. Food was poor. Drinks choices were alright. Toilets weren't very clean, weren't very big either, so not great, but yeah. Time to get on the plane soon. Matt's travelling with me. Craig's meeting us in 2 days and we're meeting Andy over there. So yeah, time to go. Slight delay, but the gate has been called now. we've got to get a train to the gate. You can tell it's a big airport. Don't know where Matt is, he was buying a razor, but we're on different boarding groups, so might see him on the plane now, not before. Can't believe we're getting a bus to Pittsburgh. Come to America, check in at your hotel, come straight to McDonald's. So it's 11 o'clock at night. It's been a very, very long day. Had a McDonald's, still got me drink. This is probably more needed than the food, to be honest. But yeah, at Wingate by Wyndham, West Mifflin. It's about 15-20 minutes from Kennywood. But the first park of the trip is going to be Hersheypark tomorrow. So 6 o'clock start tomorrow. Drive there, drive back. Reason we're staying in this area for 2 nights is we're picking up Craig in 2 days time from Pittsburgh Airport, and then from there we are going to make our way to Cedar Point. We're actually considering going to Wyndham, which is a little amusement park by Lake Erie. It's got Ravine Flyer 2, I think it is, Ravine Flyer 2, something like that. It looks excellent. So we're going to see how tired we are, but I think we'll go. It's a paper ride park, it looks excellent. But for now, it's time to go in, time to see what this room's like, and then it will be bedtime. Now checked in at the Wingate by Wyndham. Quick room tour. It's basic, but it's literally what I need it to be. I'm going to be in here for what, 6 hours at most tonight. Tomorrow, going to be something similar. A couple of hours again after Hersheypark, and then get a little bit more sleep tomorrow night after Hershey, because of us being so close to Kennywood. Won't be an early start the next day after tomorrow. But like I say, doesn't need to be over the top when you're not going to be spending a lot of time here. It's one way to, these trips are not cheap, but it is a way to keep the cost down by not booking like the best hotel everywhere you go on the trip. It is always nice to have like a Marriott or a Hilton or something, but if I'm going to a park and there's one of these in the area, one of these Wingate by Wyndhams, I'll just book it, because I mean, it's not bad, is it? It's going to do the job. $80 a night, that'll do. So, time for sleep, and I will catch up with everyone in this video tomorrow morning for the very early journey to Hersheypark. Can't wait, let's go. So that behind is our car hire, or I should say minibus hire. It's massive, fit for 7 people that is, and there's 5 of us. at the minute. Well, 4 of us today and 5 of us when Craig gets here, but it is a monster, that thing. But yeah, it's very comfortable. Climate control on every row of seats. So Andy's done well with the car here. He always does. He always gets a great car. So today it's Hersheypark. Now, don't know if you remember earlier in the travel vlog I mentioned that I sleep really badly on the first night in the hotel. Luckily that wasn't the case in this hotel, but my sleep was a little bit broken. I've had about 5.5 hours, so it's about normal for me, but I probably look knackered. I do feel a little bit knackered, but I am honestly so looking forward to Hersheypark today. There's just one problem. Thunderstorms are due 5 o'clock. Park closes 9 o'clock. We've got 15, 16 coasters and everything else to try and fit in today. So it's going to be a challenge, but there will be a vlog from Hersheypark that'll follow this travel vlog. But for now, it's time for us to go to Hershey. And here's Matt. You alright?
Absolutely shattered.
Absolutely shattered, he says.
Have his speed today.
That's fine, have a sleep. Have a sleep in the truck. Get it, it's massive. Right, we are on our way to Hersheypark. Let's go. Well, yesterday at Hersheypark was a great success. Excellent park. Of course, now back in the Wingate by Wyndham in West Mifflin. Today is Kennywood Day, and the reason I didn't cover any of last night's journey back to the hotel from the park is it was mostly in pitch black. There was storms, a really mad storm. It just did not stop raining for the whole journey back. We'll put some footage in now of that. It was just so much thunder and lightning, so much rain, so much dangerous driving going on from lorry drivers. It was just unreal. But yeah, we're back in one piece. Andy's driving was just immaculate, handled the situation so well. It was challenging conditions, so that's why I wasn't sat there with a GoPro whilst Andy was trying to concentrate in terrible weather conditions and terrible drivers all around us. So yeah, Kennywood today. It's only 10 minutes from the hotel, so I'm not going to film that journey, but what I will do is I will film us driving to Cedar Point, the incredible Cedar Point later on. We're going there tonight. We might go to Wyndham on the way, we're not sure yet. Craig is currently on his way, he's somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean, and we all can't wait to see him. But yeah, another great day ahead. Just a quick mention though, Hersheypark is incredible, one of the best parks I've ever been to. Thanks, mate. So this is it. This is Hotel Breakers at Cedar Point. Wow. Big room, 2 massive double beds, lots of space. I've not stayed here since 2019 and yeah, it's just, I love it here. I love this hotel. There's like restaurants and everything, but the view is just, oh, I'm a little bit speechless, I've got to be honest. I'll show you the view tomorrow when it's daylight and we can see it properly. But when we were about 20 minutes away, I was just like, yes, I'm getting excited now. So here we are, Cedar Point, 3 nights, 2 days in the park. We've got park tickets included, we've got early entry to the park included, we've got all day drinking, soft drinks included. We have got Fast Lane Plus, but that's not included in the hotel. But yeah, wow, Cedar Point, just amazing place. I'm always like, yeah, this is the last time I'll ever come. I'll never come here again after this. But now that never happens, and then I come back and the excitement all comes back again. It's just crazy because they've been testing Top Thrill 2 in the evenings lately, so we're going to see it testing, but we're not going to get to go on it. Now here is a man who is very, 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 very excited to be here.
You've got to be a part of it. Cedar Point, Cedar Point.
It's 12:30 AM and me, Matt and Craig have decided it's time to have a walk and go and have a look at Top Thrill 2 and Magnum. Who needs sleep when you're at Cedar Point? Not us, clearly. So I have been on Top Thrill Dragster, but I've obviously not been on Top Thrill 2, and it still amazes me the size of this coaster. Yeah, I don't think the GoPro is going to pick it up, but back there is the Top Thrill 2 spike. If we go that way, there is the Top Thrill Tower. I am gutted that we're not going to get on it, but we will get on it someday again. And I just think that this guy coming into shot here, Craig, he'll want
an excuse to get back.
You'll want to come back, and I know Matt will as well. Yeah. So we don't get on Top Thrill 2 this time.
No.
We're not going to.
Because Top Thrill Toy's going to go out next time.
But there you go. But hopefully we will get to do the sunrise tour, because that's now in doubt with the weather. Yeah. But we'll see. But honestly, this place, it's my 4th time Cedar Point, 2nd time at Breakers. Like I said before, every time I do Cedar Point, I'm like, it's too expensive, never coming back. This will be my last time. And then a few years later, I'm like, right, I'm going back. I get here and it's like Christmas Day when you're a kid, and what a place. We're going to go and inspect Magnum XL 200 now, make sure it's still got free trains. We know it's still got free trains, don't we, Matt? We've been watching it on the webcams. Oh, I could see one of them.
Magnum XL was a big ice cream.
TGI Fridays there. Absolutely spot on to come and get dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or tea. Or supper. Yeah. Probably not shown anywhere near enough of Hotel Breakers here at Cedar Point, but it has literally been the most chaotic 2 days I can think of. But yeah, if you are ever going to come to Cedar Point, honestly, do not miss out on Hotel Breakers. It's worth the expense. And just, well, Top Thrills there. You got all the Power Tower, all the other rides that way as well. It's an amazing place. In the hotel itself, the rooms are comfortable, the facilities are good. You got places like Perkins on site where you can get a really good breakfast. There's a bar on site, there's TGI Fridays, there's a pizza place, other restaurants, shops. It's just brilliant. It's just a perfect place to stay when you come to Cedar Point. Now it's time to move on to Kings Island. So that'll be the last stop this trip before we fly home. Probably won't show much of this journey, but I probably will show where we're staying. It's somewhere that I've stayed before, and it's in a really good location right next to Kings Island. But yeah, I'm gonna miss this place. I love coming to Cedar Point. I really can't wait for everyone to see the vlogs. It's been so much fun to film. But for now, Kings Island. So that's pretty much it for this travel vlog. We are now at La Quinta by Wyndham, Cincinnati, Mason, Ohio. It's a long hotel name. Came straight here after Kings Island last night. Got really good sleep. Bed really comfortable. This hotel is 10 minutes away from Kings Island. It's a bit rough around the edges, but again, like with the hotel at the start of the travel vlog, it's cheap. Well, not the first hotel, second hotel, first hotel in America. Cheap, cheerful, does a job for one night, doesn't break the budget, and next to it there is a Hooters, petrol station. I think there's also somewhere else to eat as well. I think there's a Waffle House, might be a Wendy's nearby, I'm not sure, but like I say, it's 10 minutes from Kings Island, so it's ideal really. And in this location as well, there's also a Hampton by Hilton and a Drury hotel, Inn and Suites, just across the road. So yeah, it's a prime location for staying over near to Kings Island. Kings Island does have its own hotel with a water park, but we didn't fancy staying there. It would have bumped the costs up significantly. And this place is about an hour from where we're flying from later, so it's all good. So after travelling a lot of miles with Andy doing the driving, riding a lot of roller coasters, doing a lot of talking on camera, doing a lot of write-ups and stuff on socials, and not a lot of sleep, it's now time to think about wrapping up this travel vlog. So what's going to follow is a Hersheypark vlog, a Kennywood vlog, 3 Cedar Point vlogs, including the sunrise tour, and a Kings Island vlog. It's been an excellent trip. It's cost around somewhere in the region of 1,500, 2,000 altogether, all in, all hotels, all parks, merch, food, everything. So with all that said, it's time to wrap up this travel vlog. If you have enjoyed it and you have found it informative, please hit the like button. It's a little thumbs up below. Please subscribe. We have got a lot of stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks and months. If you want any information about American road trips to theme parks, please comment, please ask questions. I'm more than happy to answer them, more than happy to talk about this trip and in a lot more detail than I've probably done in this video. And don't forget, we are planning a big America event for June 2025, which goes on sale in a couple of weeks' time. So many thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. See you next time.